Look me in the eye. You're exhausted from lying to your family every single evening, pretending your business is just about to take off, when you know damn well you spent the last 8 hours spinning your wheels and making absolutely no progress. Well, today I'm pulling back the curtain on the brutal truth that we've been actively avoiding so that you can finally kickstart a completely new season of raw, unadulterated momentum in your home business. Hey, I'm Isai Rodriguez, and this is the Home Business Hustle. If you're a working dad who's tired of being successful on paper but broke on time, then you're in the right place. We don't do the guru hype here. We don't do the laptop on the beach fairy tales. We just do the work that actually works. So let's get right into it. Just the other night, it was exactly 11:42 p.m., right? I was standing right here in the exact spot, staring at a stone cold cup of black coffee and a computer screen cluttered with at least 27 different open tabs. My kids were asleep down the hall. The entire house was dead quiet. And there was a sickening realization that hit me right in the pit of my stomach. I was exhausted. I was busy, right? Busy, but I wasn't actually moving forward, if you know what I mean. I was pretending that checking notifications, cleaning up my digital files, tweaking my ideas meant that I was building an empire, right? It's a haunting feeling, isn't it? I don't know if you've been there, like knowing that you have the burning drive inside you, but realizing that you've just built yourself a second unpaid job where you're the boss, right? And your boss, which is you, is a tyrant demanding endless hours of zero real world progress. Here's the thing. That exact moment is where a season has to end. If you don't call a hard savage reset on yourself right there, you're just signing a contract for another 6 months of quiet desperation. Listen, we all hit this exact crossroads, right? Where the old way of thinking simply cannot carry the weight of the future that you want to build, right? So to get started, let's strip away all the internet hype and get down to the brass tacks of what it actually takes to build a highly profitable home business. Because if you want this season to look different, you have to master 3 non-negotiable rules. The first is you must brutally murder fake work. Let's be honest. Motion is not action, right? Motion is organizing your desk, scrolling through success stories, overanalyzing your strategy. That's that. Like action, on the other hand, is putting a clear, irresistible offer in front of a living, breathing human being, right? Someone who has a credit card in their hand, ready and willing to buy what it is that you have to offer, right? If you aren't doing things that directly lead to dollars, like exchanging hands, then you're not a business, right? You're not in business. You're practicing an expensive hobby. You're playing make-believe, right? Kill the fake work today, all right? The second thing is that you have to abandon the myth of the next big thing, right? You don't need another $1,000 course. You don't need the newest, shiny AI software tool that promises to do your thinking for you, right? You need a savage confrontation with your current reality, first of all, right? Look at your bank account and look at your daily calendar, right? They never lie. A successful business isn't built on secret loopholes, right? It's built on a simple, repeatable system that you can execute ruthlessly, even when you feel like absolute garbage, right? Period. The third non-negotiable is you absolutely have to draw a line in the sand. This is where your new season starts, right? You have to decide right now what you are no longer willing to tolerate from yourself. Are you going to tolerate another month of, drifting, right? Another month of looking at your spouse and making excuses about why the breakthrough hasn't happened yet, right? See, the momentum that you choose to stop tolerating your own excuses is the exact second your business actually begins to grow, right? That minute, that instant that you make that decision, that is when your business starts to grow, right? Now, I want to pause right now for a second, quickly. Look, I'm standing here sharing what I've learned, but I need to know if this is hitting home for you, right? So do me a quick favor, drop a comment below right now and tell me, what is the number one fake work distraction that stole your time this week? We all have it. We've all been there, you know. Be entirely honest with yourself, with me, with everyone. I'm curious to know. And I read every single comment myself because I've been in those exact shoes, right? I've been in that same ditch. I've been in that same hole. Let's call it out. Let's kill it together. Let's help each other rise up. And so with that said, let's bring all of this back to your living room, your desk, your life, your business, right? The truth is simple. Even if it stings a little bit, right? You cannot build a highly successful tomorrow using the same exact sloppy habits that stalled you today, right? That's why I'm saying, let's call it out. Let's face those problems. Let's face those distractions head on. Let's conquer them. Let's draw that line in the sand, right? And if you want, if you want a new season of true income and real freedom, you must execute a hard reset on your focus right now. Here's a little exercise for you to do, right? I want you to write this down on a sticky note or something and put it on your monitor. Write down, stop managing your mess and start mastering your momentum. All right. If you are truly ready to stop spinning your wheels and you want the exact step-by-step blueprint that I use to cut through all the digital noise, then I have something for you that is so powerful, it almost feels unfair, right? It's a private, no-nonsense guide that exposes the exact mechanics of building a high-yielding business right from your kitchen table without sacrificing your sanity or your family time, right? Now, I'm not going to beg you to read it. If you want to keep drifting and pretending that you're busy, that you're successful, that's your business, right? But if you want that unfair tactical advantage that your competitors are terrified that you'll find, then go down below and grab your free copy through the link in the description right now. The choice is yours. All right, that's all for today. Remember, information without execution is just a hobby. And you didn't click on this video because you needed another hobby. You clicked because you're ready to build something that lasts. So go hug your kids and then go and do the work. But first, don't forget to hit the link in the description for your free guide, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Let's get to work, man. Take care. Bye.